Matt, are estate agents lazy?
We're all lazy. I don't know anybody who isn't lazy. I mean, look, I train hard, I work hard, in inverted commas, what's work? Reading, listening, learning, practicing, going training and everything else. But I'm still lazy. We're all
Is
lazy.
it a human
Of course it
trait?
is. The brain teaches you, it's a survival instinct of your brain. It doesn't teach you to go and take action. It teaches you to, look, you don't have to do it. All right? Okay. So we're conditioned in a world to say it's okay, don't worry. And we're taught not to really do the things. So we have to externally influence why we have to do it to make sure that we get off our arse and do the things
How
that
do
we
we
need to do
motivate ourselves?
easily. You drill down on what's important to you and your purpose and your needs and the things that are going to be the difference. So when you sit there at the end of your life, you can look back and say, "I'm glad I did."
No regret.
No regrets. That for me is the key. It's not often that you think about that dreadful day.
It's interesting. Gary Vaynerchuk says we should all go to a nursing home and spend a few days there, and you'll
Well,
soon get some regret.
yeah, or meet people that are at the end of their road, and they'll give you some encouraging words of advice, which will probably get you to get off your ass and do stuff. But don't beat yourself up about being lazy.
I mean, is it laziness, or is it fear, or is it just, I don't know, what is it? Why are some agents really positive and go and get more business, and it all seems to come to them, and then there's other agents out there that seem to be having a really bad time? I mean, is it okay to be having a bad time? And what can agents do to?
Look, you learn more from failures. You learn more from losing instructions. I always think you've got to lose instructions to win, and you've got to learn from the process. But look, I honestly think at the moment this is a challenge across the board in schools, in business, in relationships. We could all do with learning more and then doing what we learn. So
That's the key,
for
isn't
me,
it?
the learning bit, I think there's so much out there. If you put your phone on, you can watch a video, you can get content, all of these tips and tricks of how to do different things, and you could sit there motionless doing none of it. It's the bit between taking that information and implementing what applies to you to get it towards what really means something for you. And for me, that's the bit that I keep going over in my head. That is the look. There's loads of other things that I teach people, which is look, actually enjoy the knockbacks. Take on the challenges. Like we said about films, accept that your first videos are going to be crap. It takes that pressure off of you. Go out and get a no on a viewing. Go and lose the listing. It's much easier to bounce back after those. But I honestly feel at the moment that estate agency is in a transitional period, an exciting transitional period as well, believe me, where everyone's now seeing that the online threat really will keep itself to a certain place, and you'll have a certain marketplace, and I think good luck to them. For me, what I'm excited by is seeing our industry. I think with some great gurus, experts, broadcasters, writers, who have taken it and said, you know what, this dinosaur or archaic industry, it can move with the times, and in fact, we can move ahead of the times. And I think you're going to start to see a different opinion on estate agency and estate agents because of the challenges that we've faced in the last 5 years, because we've had to do stuff. We've been forced into getting better in our companies, getting better businesses, doing more training. And I think for me, that's a really good thing. Imagine if we hadn't had online. What would the standards be like? I think they've helped us raise the bar. And I don't, I'm not saying that it's all down to them, but I'm saying, slowdowns in the market, stamp duty, Brexit, whatever you want to call it online, it helps you get better at what you're doing.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks.